All the way. You received
Oh my god, that was so
Oh, yeah. It's a real. When is that ever come to shots before that?
Please help us create a safe, respectful and positive environment for everyone on board. Before you get underway,